The playoffs are in full swing as we welcome you to this postseason contest on EA Sports. Coming up, let's close out another great week of football with a Sunday night primetime matchup between the New York Giants and the Washington Commanders. Only one spot remaining in Conference Championship Weekend. Let's see who claims it. We're underway in the divisional round finale. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. On play action with Dart. Headed out right. And his first pass falls incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go left side with Tracy. And we'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that'll bring up 4th down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock. And not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. They'll go. Here's Dart. Has a man on target to Johnson. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's going to be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock. That keeps this drive moving. First down from the 41. They send a man in motion. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Going all the way to the end zone here. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Giants take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. So the first lead of our game goes to our visitors, Brock, and I know it is very early, but tough not to have that word upset at least start to creep into your mind just a bit.
You go into someone else's building in the playoffs, this place has been juiced. They have been so hyped to get to this game. Yeah, and the odds certainly in the home team's favor, but you go out and score, touchdown the opening drive, level it a whole bunch.
Gano ready to send this away. He fields it from the 8. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt in it for the first time. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Audio Carrick making that stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Now it gives to Krosky-Merritt, running left. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, let's go.
They're going to run again here with Krosky-Merritt. He is down to the 30-yard line. Gain of 15 there, and that's good for a Washington first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Rock all 80. Come on, come on.
From the gun, it's Daniels. The pass is tipped, and they'll get to it for the interception. Picked off by Andrew Phillips. Will return this one up across the 35 before he goes out.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
He has this down to the 34. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
From the gun, here's Dart. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Short pass brought in. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. It's good for a New York first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Hyatt going to motion over left. Throwing on first down. It's Dart. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Commanders take over deep in their own territory, down inside the 10.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Starting on the ground team, Krosky-Merritt. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Waddle makes the catch. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. Complete right side to Washington. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
To the air again. Daniels. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
And I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go now. 19, hot 70, hot 70.
Again, Daniels to the air. Got Washington. It's complete. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
To throw again, it's Daniels. It's caught. This is DeCory Krosky-Merritt. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
On the jump.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
Hot 70, hot 70. 70,
Now Daniels off the play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Trying for the deep ball. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked up by Deontay Bates. And the Giants are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He does it! Touchdown, New York! The Giants get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. He rolls to his right. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And he's going to have this one down to the 37. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. That'll do it for one quarter of this NFC divisional round matchup. Our score, 14-0. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Throwing this one back at the end zone. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Commanders make it a one-score game in the first half. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the Commanders cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. They'll run it with Devin Singletary. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Buys time, rolling right. Catch is made. It's Jalen Hyatt. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing off the play fake. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that side.
Things already looking a good bit tougher here. It is 2nd and 17 after the sack. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core. Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Throw here, 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Looking for Malik Neighbors that time. And now a 4th down, staring right at him.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
To the sideline. Oh, wasn't able to tap both. No, incomplete pass.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Daniels now on first down. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
That's good.
Krosky Merritt straight ahead. Headed right through the middle of the field. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders can tie it up in the second after coming into the lead.
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Commanders tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10. Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate, but it's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. Darts out of it. And he's brought down at the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's third down and 4.
Third down, Tracy gets it. It's away from 1. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Gain of 15 there. And it's good for a New York first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost. He busts those tackles.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Darts looking to throw. Caught on the comeback route. He's got it in the red zone. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a second quarter lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Send this away. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Samuel on the return. Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready?
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10.
Let's go now. Rig alert. Rig. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Rig. Rig. Chop alert. Chop alert. Chop. No.
Giving this to Krosky Merritt. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
On the jump.
First and 10 from the 32.
Bronco switch. Bronco switch.
Running once again with Krosky Merritt. Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Tight, dragon 60. 19 tight, 19, street. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Taking a deep shot here. Now, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Sunday Night Primetime on the other side. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready. Cougar 19. Cougar 19. Purple 80.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up 4th down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down, it's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
4th down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it.
60 Bison, 60 Bison, 60 Eagles, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Warriors 70, 18, 5.
They're going to go. It's Daniels. Escapes the pocket. Rolling and takes a deep, big gain downfield. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make for an offense.
First carry now for Austin Eckler. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line.
At the 42.
70 Lions.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Daniels. It's everything he has under this one. He had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Come on. Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Come 19, come 19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders earn the chance to tie before halftime. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Let's go.
Throwing on first down. It's Dart. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. The incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. The ball's on the 48. Here we go, first down. They send a receiver in motion right. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. And we put everything he's got behind it. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
50 yards on the play. That's another Giants first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
It's a look for Wilson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Giants take the lead just before halftime. Russell Wilson with the touchdown. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Let's go.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
He's back to throw. He put everything he had into this one. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Giants are stopped on that return, so that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Somebody is going to the NFC Championship game from this one. Let's find out who as our second half gets underway. He fields it from the 8. Things going well so far. And the work already half done thanks to that run back. They're taking over at midfield.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Play action now with Daniels. Escapes the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When he saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Has a man downfield. This is Washington. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They got 21 yards on the play, and that's good for a Washington first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. No, no.
On the toss, here's Krosky Merritt. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
7 Pirates, 7 down.
Out of the gun, Daniels. On the move, headed right. Thrown towards running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
Come on, set.
3rd and long for him here. Waddle makes the catch. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Offense in the hurry up here. From the red zone now. That's for Waddle again. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The AT up and good for Moody. And the Commanders tie us up 28-all. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Eric Gray to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Darts back to throw. To his running back, Devin Singletary. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Good pass from the rookie out of Ole Miss, and he gets him a 1st.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Wilson on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. Pushes this down to the 42 before going down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First down from the 42. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. And this one is launched downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. And the Commanders get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
1st down from the 42.
Ready.
Give it to Krosky Merritt. And this play play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Washington first down. First and 10 at the 27.
Play fake here. Daniels. Completed left side to Samuel. He takes this down to the 24-yard line. Brought to a halt by Deontay Banks. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Second and 7 at the 24-yard line.
Here's Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. And this is going to get him right up near that 1st down. But he's marked short after a gain of 7. 3rd down. From the gun, run for Koski Merritt. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, get what you need.
At the 17-yard line.
But you don't want to see more. You want to see more, but you only see Saul. Life slows you down. Your body gets active now. Your mind is out of bounds.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Heads out on the bootleg. Flushed out of the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
13 at the 20-yard line.
Shotgun handoff now to Eckler. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd and 12.
Giants into the nickel. 3rd down.
Get it. Go.
Firing quickly out line. Daniels. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
On the go.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it. 4th and 3. Back to throw it. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Giants are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit out of that. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's checkdown, and throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Into the gun this time. Here's Dart. The throw left side, caught by Neighbors. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Dose of the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Mike Samuel makes the play. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick 6. Rookie quarterback Brock threw it away their last drive. It seemed like he might have been trying to do too much to make up for that mistake, and instead things snowballed.
Yeah, these are the valuable lessons you have to learn from. You cannot be a mistake repeater. But being a rookie quarterback at Ask Peyton, he threw 28 of them his rookie year. Sometimes you just learn on the job, but you cannot repeat those kind of mistakes.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. He's got the squiver. Good work so far. He's got room. They're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Dart resetting here after the pick. This is taken in by Slayton on the right side. And they'll stop him here, but right before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Darts out of the shotgun. Chased out to his right. Connects with Slayton. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Hyatt going to motion over left. Throwing on 1st down. It starts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you're going to be more interceptions.
And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Design run. Here's Wilson. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. We're down to 1 quarter to play in this NFC divisional round matchup. The Giants have the ball, and they have work to do to save their playoff run. Leading 10 yards now as they line up. It's 2nd and goal. On play action with Dart. Catch made. And he didn't get much time to secure it as he takes a shot. Good job to even hang on through that catch there.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
They kick the running back in motion. Calling his own number here on 3rd and goal. And they'll pitch it out to him. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. They've made it 4th and goal. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Ready?
Rolling on 1st down. Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback down there, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage is waiting for it. QB super fortunate that ball wasn't picked. And incompletion, still pretty good for the defense, too.
Into the hands of his running back, Krosky Merritt. And they're there to send him out of bounds, but Brock, the damage has been done as he gets him up past the 20. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Here we go.
Play action now. Daniels. Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
79 Broncos.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's 16 yards on that play. That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Roll. Go.
Hand off to Krosky Merritt, running left. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Okay, ready?
All set to go now from the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Daniels now on 1st down. He's still going to the 30. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that.
70, 60, 19 tight.
Daniels from the pistol. That's to the sideline. It's a catch by Williams. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Ready.
Now run it out of the pistol. Krosky Merritt. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Come on. Viking, 18. Panther 11. 70 Ranger. 18 Rattler.
Looking to throw. Waddle makes the catch. And they take it out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Play action now with Daniels. Buying some time right. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Big moment here in this divisional round game, Brock, as they line up for 3rd and goal. He'll throw it. This is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His third good. Now we'll pause. The officials want to take a good look at this and confirm it was indeed a touchdown. Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Commanders 42, Giants 28.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Russ now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Go play action. Here's Dart. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
That's another Giants first down. It's a gain of 17.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Going deep here for the end zone. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Wow, just perfect execution there, Brock. Nailing the fade for 6.
Yeah, when it comes to the fade route, it really is all about timing, and as you said, the execution of it. You have to have the matchup first, but then you need to go connect. What a great play.
Dart in this offense, getting set to go for 2.
The Giants will line up.
Setting up to pass. And he's got a man. Complete. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails.
Giants 34.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Running right. This is Prosky Merritt. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates an indecision now defensively.
There's the open man downfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kicks down inside the 35-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
He finds him 6 yards on that 1st down run. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. They'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and got a nice little gain on the ground.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Now it gives Akowski Merritt running left. And he gets the first down for the Commanders, and that should get them this victory as well. They're going to pass it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Viking 18.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big. So we have a pause here. Inside 2 minutes, all reviews come from the booth. And they want to take one more look. No change to the call on the field. That play's going to remain a touchdown. PAT up and good for Moody. And the Commanders lead by 15 now.
Commanders 49, Giants 34.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. Buys time, rolling right. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. With the gun this time, here's Dart. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're going for the end zone.
Giants 41.
So everything comes down to this onside kick with less than a minute to go. And this is out of bounds, and with it, their hopes of a win bounce away too. That was probably their last chance. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Cowboy 80,
Here he is to throw. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Handoff right side for Akowski Merritt. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Now Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Back to throw it. Oh, defender there to knock it away, and he's able to do just that. 4th down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Back to throw. And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Throwing on 1st down. It starts. Next on the crosser. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, and sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. It's intercepted. That will do it. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Commanders make one final massive play, and that finishes the win. To score this as a win for the Commanders. All right, so their spot in the conference championship game is booked. And now, Brock, gotta imagine those Super Bowl dreams are becoming a lot more real for these guys now.
Yeah, I think they can picture that Lombardi Trophy, Kate, but there is still a lot of work to do. Yep. One more trophy they got to get before that, and that's the one somebody's going to raise at the end of the conference championship weekend.
So for Brock Eward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders, as with that, we sign off from D.C.